Carmen and I are both suffering from a summer cold, but it's not going to stop us. We're headed to two harbors today. The summer solstice is going on this weekend, so we have to participate. But it's a nice day, and it looks like the wind's going to be good, so let's go do a little sailing. As promised, we've got good sailing out here. We got the sails up, doing about 8.5 knots and about 12 knots of wind. It's a really close reach. Yeah, we're making tracks as usual in Vanishing Point. We've got Lorena and Keel Dragger right in front of us. We're going to do our best to catch those guys before we get to two harbors, because we can't let them get there ahead of us. That's right. Vanishing Point has a heritage to maintain. She can't lose a race. Huh? We gave him a handicap. So just a quick update. We are making pretty good tracks. We've had great sailing all the way over. I did notice a problem that we may be dealing with here in a minute. I furled the I brought in the head sail just a little bit, reefed it just a tiny bit, and when I did, I noticed that it stopped rather abruptly, and I'm concerned that I might have damaged that furler trying to furl it with the sail loaded, because right now it doesn't seem like that furler's got power. Obviously that's a big issue I'm going to have to deal with here as we get closer to the island. There is a manual backup to that furler, but I've never used it, so it'll be interesting to see if I'm going to have to go forward and furl this thing manually. I'm hoping not, because it's not an easy operation, so we're just going to have to see when I get the sail unloaded if that furler is actually working or not. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that it is, but at this point I'm kind of thinking I might have to go forward and manually furl this head sail. And since I've never used that manual function, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that it's as straightforward as I think it is. We've got Lorena over here off our port. Keel Dragger's off our port bow. We're probably going to be passing Lorena here in just a few minutes. Keel Dragger, I'm not sure. We may catch him, we may not. I'm going to have to turn into the wind once we get into the shadow of the island and see if I can deal with the sail issue. So that's where we are right now. Not the best of news for me, but I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that we can deal with this issue fairly easily. Just off to our port side there is Lorena, Captain Ron, and his Alden 32. And apparently he is kicking off our AIS alarm. that emergency's over. I didn't film any of it, but I unloaded the sail, and that resolved the issue with the furler. It's working. So that's good news. We're maybe, I don't know, 30 minutes from Two Harbors. So I'm confident that we're going to be able to get the head sail back in with no issue at all. It's not a major concern because there is a manual backup to these things. There's a waterproof cap on there. You remove that cap and you can put either, I have a continuous loop assembly that I can put in and furl it with a continuous loop, or you can just put a winch handle in, crank it in manually that way. So if I had to do it, I would have gone forward, removed that cap, and used one of those to furl it in. I don't want to do that because it's a really big sail, and it's always dangerous going forward on deck in these kind of conditions to furl or deal with any kind of a line issue. So I'm happy that it appears as though it's going to be working normally. Once we get up here to the island, we'll unload the sails and verify that that's going to be the case. I'm pretty confident that it is. Well, again, I didn't film it because I wanted to make sure we could get that sail down, but as you can see, we got both sails down. We got both sails down without a problem. Keel dragger's way over there to our port, and looks like we've got the XE, or one of them, XE Johnson up there in the anchorage with us. A lot of boats over here. I'm really surprised on a Thursday night how many boats I see over here in the anchorage. So hopefully we can find a spot to fit in. I'm sure we will. But let's go find a spot to tie up. Funny, the XE Johnson doesn't look that big when you're in Vanishing Point. I think it's going to be that one right over there. One dead ahead of it should be H1. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. I'm thinking you're right. It's kind of nasty.
Yeah. Comes up a lot easier.
Yeah, right. See if I can get it a little tighter. There we go. All right, we made it onto the mooring without any difficulty at all, so that's kind of nice. We're out here on the outside line, which I kind of like because there won't be anybody else around us, and it's pretty calm right now. And we have some pretty cool company right here behind us with the XE Johnson.
Check out this picture I just took.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
Wait, oh, it's turned now.
Very cool. See if I can show you one of our resident tall ships, if you want to call it that. So that's the XE Johnson. Really cool thing. There's two of these ships, two of these boats here in the LA area, and they use them for not only private events, but primarily they take disadvantaged youth out on those boats and teach them sailing and the disciplines of sailing and give them an experience on the water. There's two of those boats. There's the XE and the Ivy Johnson. Very, very cool boats. And it's kind of fun to have them anchored right behind us here in the Two Harbors Anchorage.